Okay, the purpose of this video is to convert equations. We're going to look at several equations. The first one that we're going to start off with is the standard form, where we have ax plus by equals c. Another equation that we're looking at is the slope-intercept form, where we have y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. The other equation that we're going to look at is point-slope form, where you have to know a point and the slope to key into y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So we're going to start off with converting an equation from standard to slope-intercept form. My equation is 10x plus 5y equals negative 15. Okay, I need to get y by itself on the left-hand side, so I have to move the 10x, sorry. Right now it's positive, so I have to do the opposite, and we have to subtract 10x. And so I'm going to put my 10x next to the negative 15, and that cancels out my 10x's on the left-hand side. So then I divide by 5. And this is a misconception that students usually do, because they will divide the negative 15 by 5, but will forget to divide the negative 10 by 5. So I have them rewrite it by putting a 5 under each one of those numbers. So that cancels out our 5. So y equals negative 15 divided by 5 is negative 3, and negative 10 divided by 5 is negative 2. And to have it in true slope-intercept form, x's come first, or we usually write it at the beginning. So we have y equals negative 2x minus 3. Okay, now we're going to take an equation and put it into from slope-intercept, point-slope to slope-intercept form. And the two things that you need to know here is you need a point and you need your slope. So we're going to use 2, 4 as our point, and our slope is going to be 3. Okay, so we plug our numbers into our equation. So we have y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And another thing that I tell my students, or that I tell the students to do, is to label your x and your y, so that we know how to plug it into the equation. So we have y minus 4 equals 3 times x minus 2. So we write our y minus 4 down. So then we distribute. And most students do distribute 3 times x. But we'll forget to distribute the second part, and we'll write, just bring down the minus 2. So we have to remember that when you have parentheses, you have to distribute everything that's in the parentheses. So it's 3 times x and 3 times the negative 2, which is a negative 6. Now we have to get y by itself, so the opposite of a negative 4 is to add 4. And which cancels our 4 on the left side, and now we have negative 6 plus 4. So my equation is y equals 3x negative 2.